Let's go over to West Asia now. Even as world leaders are stepping up efforts to check a full-scale regional conflict, the fighting between Israel and the Hezbollah in Lebanon has escalated dramatically. Israeli warplanes have carried out at least 12 air raids on Beirut, striking Haret Haig, Borj al-Brajneh and the Hadat areas south of the Lebanese capital. Now, this about half an hour after Israel issued evacuation warnings. No casualty has been reported so far. On the other hand, the Hezbollah continued rocket fire at Israel from Lebanon throughout the day. 5 Israeli soldiers were killed in combat in southern Lebanon. Meanwhile, the Israeli military shelled a hotel residence in the town of Hasbaya in southern Lebanon. Lebanon's state media reported that 3 journalists were killed in the attack. In a video statement, Israel's military chief Herzi Halevi said that there was a possibility for a sharp conclusion to the conflict with the Iran-backed group. Halevi reasoned that they had already thoroughly dismantled the Hezbollah's senior chain of command. Meanwhile, amid rising tensions, India's ambassador to Lebanon, Noor Rahman Sheikh, handed over the first tranche of humanitarian assistance sent by India to Lebanon. Lebanon's health minister, Firas Abiad, received the consignment of medicines on October 18th. India had dispatched the first tranche of 11 tons of medical supplies to Lebanon as part of a humanitarian effort to support the nation. Our correspondent Susan Tehrani brings you more details on this.
U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken met with the Emir of Qatar to discuss ending the war in Gaza and the release of the remaining hostages. But they also talked about security, governance, and the reconstruction of Gaza and possibly a diplomatic resolution to the war in Lebanon. Blinken announced $135 million in aid for Palestinians and plans for ceasefire talks with Israeli negotiators. Meanwhile, Vice President Kamala Harris sees the death of Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar as a chance for a two-state solution. Heavy fighting, however, continues in Gaza and Lebanon with thousands killed or injured. And according to experts, the recent developments in the Middle East indicate a potential shift in regional dynamics. The involvement of Qatar as a mediator and America's renewed efforts to broker a ceasefire just may pave the way for a sustainable resolution in the region. However, the complexity of the issue and the deep-seated divide between the parties involved means that lasting peace remains an uphill challenge. For now, at least. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION World is One.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.